Welcome back to NEMT Van Talks. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Monica.
And today we're going to talk about starting your non-emergency medical transportation business in the state of Georgia.
Yes, my hometown, Georgia. Of course, I could not leave you guys out. My Georgia peaches. We have to discuss how to get started in Georgia.
Absolutely. So, Monica, let's just say, you're ready. You've seen MJ Reliable Transportation all over TikTok.
Yes.
Making all this big money in the non-emergency transportation industry, and you want to dabble into the industry. What are your first steps?
So, first I would do a thorough market research, right? A market analysis. I want to make sure that the NEMT business is needed within that service area. So before I do anything, I'm going to do my research to know who my customers are, right? What my customers' needs are, and the business opportunity. How can I make money in this industry in that area? So I'm going to do a thorough, research analysis to make sure all of those things will line up with my business ideal and my business model in mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah, ding, ding, ding.
And actually, we have a class tonight on market analysis, but unfortunately, this video is
probably some weeks out, so you probably already missed it, but that's okay because we're gonna cover it.
We got all kind of master classes, programs, resources, information for you guys, so don't worry.
Yes.
But just to stay on topic, so yes, you are right. You do want to do a market analysis to make sure that there is a need for medical transportation. Non-emergency medical transportation in your industry. Once that has been determined, you see an opportunity.
You're ready to make some money. You know that the need is there.
Absolutely. You want to do what?
This is your part, your favorite part.
What's my favorite part?
You were so creative, with coming up with the business name. It has to say this. So you want to think about your business name, your business color, your branding, you want to think about all of that stuff. So of course you want to spend a lot of time on, well, not a lot of time, but you want to make sure you have the perfect business name, right? You want to make sure you choose a business name that really help you brand your business. So,
and then you want to think about your business location. Make sure that you have a business address, and then also with your business address, we always recommend not utilizing your home address, because when you are registering your business and you're filling out some of these documents, some of that stuff is public record, so you definitely
try to use a virtual address if possible, so you won't have to put your home address on those documents that you're completing.
Absolutely. But you want to then register your business.
Yes, you want to make sure you register your business, get your EIN number, and your
NPI number. Now you can register your business with the Georgia Secretary of State. So you can actually
hold on before we tell them about that, because we have to talk about the NPI and the EIN number. I'm sorry, the NPI and the EIN number, because people always think that, do I have pay for that? Is it free? Yes, it is free, and then we also have videos on how to obtain those as well, so make sure you watch those. But your EIN number is free, and it is provided to you by the IRS, so just know that. Okay.
And then the NPI number, we actually did a video on how to complete the NPI application. So you can we'll go ahead and put the link up here for you guys to go ahead and check out that video. I mean, it's a simple process. You can complete that application in less than 30 minutes, so definitely go ahead and take a look at it. And if you guys decide to fill out the application utilizing the steps that we shared in the video, definitely come back, give us a shout out, thank us for helping you out, because we want to know that the information that we are putting out there for you all is helpful, and that you guys are making progress in starting your own business.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, so let's tell them about how to register their business entity.
Secretary, Georgia Department Secretary of State.
Yeah. It's the Secretary of State website in Georgia. So just Google the Department of Secretary in the state of Georgia. And you can just go to that site and have tons of information about how to choose your business entity, the business types that are available, whether it's a LLC, corporation, S corp, partnership, sole proprietorship. Everything is listed.
Don't do sole proprietorship. If you guys are going to start this business, either I would recommend that you do an LLC or corporation. Of course, I'm not a professional when it comes to a legal professional, so you definitely want to speak with your tax preparer or an attorney when figuring out what's best for you. But the risk in the industry is too high for you to be doing like sole proprietorship or putting anything under your social security number. You guys always want to make sure that you are protecting your assets.
Yes, absolutely, Jasmine.
But what's next? The business license?
Your business license, yes. So you want to make sure you check with your local city and county to determine, of course, you need a business license, but are there any other permits that are required?
Well, I want to back up because they do need to reach out to the Department of Revenue.
Yes.
To get those business licenses. However, depending on your county, city, you may need additional licenses or permits. So definitely go ahead and check out the Department of Revenue, but also contact your local county clerk's office to find out if is there anything further that you need in the specific area that you plan to operate in.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you've done all of that. Moving along, you want to then think about the type of vehicle, finding the vehicle that you would like to operate in this industry, which is that's the fun stuff, right? And so we've talked about that a lot. I think we do have a lot of videos about the different types of vehicle that you can transport in the NEMT industry. But you certainly want to, just make sure that you do choose a vehicle that is meet the ADA regulations. So make sure that you do your background, check out those vehicles, and make sure that your vehicles meet those requirements.
And now we get a lot of people that ask like, hey, I have a car already, can I use it? So yes, you can utilize the vehicle that you have, even if it's not a wheelchair accessible vehicle. We see a lot of sedans that are being used, but and I've also heard of people having smaller SUVs, but I want you guys to keep in mind that we are dealing with seniors and people with disabilities. So if your vehicle is like too high off the ground, a lot of these people can't lift their legs that high to actually hop into the vehicle. So, when you're starting out with like a sedan or SUV, you want to make sure that that people can get in and out of the vehicle easily. I know sometimes you may have to use like a footstep or whatever.
Step stool.
Yeah, step stool. But definitely don't think that you are about to start this business utilizing your Ford Explorer or your Chevy Tahoe.
I knew you were gonna say that.
No.
And then just to add to that too, you also want to make sure, because we hear this all the time too, people using their personal vehicle, you want to make sure that that vehicle is registered in your business name. Okay, that vehicle should be a commercial use vehicle and not in your personal name, and that's for several reasons, right? The liability, if you're operating your business but you're driving your personal vehicle, that could be a lot of confusing, situation, or things could happen. So you want to certainly make sure that that vehicle is registered in your business name, and you can certainly do that. You can just, if it's already paid for, it's in your name, you have the title, you can just go to the DMV office and get that vehicle re-registered over in your commercial business name.
And if you plan to finance your first vehicle, you want to make sure that you're financing that vehicle under your business name. And it is, when they're drawing up that paperwork, make sure it states commercial use, okay? Because that makes a huge difference, you guys.
Yes, big difference.
But once you have figured out, you know, what level of service you're going to provide, what vehicle is going to be best for your business, you want to start thinking about insurance.
Yes.
So for our industry, you will need commercial auto and general liability insurance. We also have a video on our YouTube channel in regards to insurance. So we'll go ahead and link that up here, or we will put it in the description. But definitely go ahead and check that interview out with David Martini. He shares a lot of great information when it comes to finding insurance for your business.
And then you want to think about your drivers, who are going to drive your vehicles, right? And so you want to, of course, you know, look for the perfect driver. You want to make sure that you get your drivers trained, whether you're going to offer wheelchair services. So you want to make sure that you have your drivers fully trained. And then you want to make sure that you choose people that are, you know, able to communicate, you know, with a friendly personality. So you want to think about what it is that you're looking for in your business, and when you have that in mind, you want to go out and search for the perfect driver. And that could be a little challenging, but you can certainly do it.
Yeah. So once you've done all those steps, you got your insurance, you got your vehicle, you got your licenses and permits, you want to get to going.
Yes.
You want to start bringing in money, because you got to cover your costs. You got to cover that cost of insurance, right? So you got to get going. So start marketing your business. Get the word out there. Let people know exactly what service you offer, and show people that your business holds true value within the community. So you could use marketing strategies like, you know, you could do online blogging. You can you know,
pass out your brochures, you know, go around and leave out little ink pens, any type of gadgets, like, you know, that can float throughout the office. You want to make sure you leave those at those facilities when you're picking up and dropping off patients.
Absolutely.
Those are really good marketing tools to have as well.
And go into some of these facilities, these senior nursing facilities, and, you know, pass out those brochures. Call them. We have an NEMT call script on our website. Call them, use the script. The script will guide you through the entire phone call on what to say when you're communicating with these facilities. And, you know, hopefully you can gather the information that you need so that you can continue to follow up, and over time you will get those contracts. You will grow your business. Also, I know we didn't mention it early on in the video, but also you want to determine what your rates are going to be for your business. So to determine what rates you're going to charge, we recommend, you know, just kind of cold calling other transportation providers in the area to see exactly what they are charging. And then of course you kind of want to be in the middle, because you don't want to be too high with your prices and you don't want to be too low,
right?
But we actually have a customizable rate sheet on our website as well. So if you guys are interested, that rate sheet you can find on our website, and it'll be helpful for you, because you can actually present that rate sheet to some of these senior nursing facilities, hospitals, dialysis clinics, because the nurses will ask, you know, hey, do you have a worksheet? A rate sheet. And you'll be able to just go ahead and email that directly over to them. Yeah,
I'm glad you mentioned that, because that is really good and really helpful. And the thing about that rate sheet too is you can modify it, you know, you can change it. You can add your business logo, whatever, to it, but it is a really good starting point. And like you said, you can send it to those different facilities, and that is another way to market your business. When you're sending out emails, when you're sending out blasting emails, when you receive business cards, when you're going to drop off brochures, you want to follow up, you can follow with an email. When you're sending that email, you can attach that rate sheet. So
absolutely. But you guys, we've given you the steps to get started.
Now it's time to get started.
Yeah, I mean, and we're always here to connect with you guys if you need us. We have a ton of videos on our channel. that can answer some of the questions that you have. But if you still have more questions, definitely feel free to go ahead and go on to actually, I'll leave a link to our calendar below. You can schedule a call with us, or better yet, if you know that you're serious, you're not playing, come on and join our 10-week program. Start your non-emergency medical transportation business in 10 weeks. If you're serious about this, like, let's get going.
Let's get started.
It's not time to play. It's really not that hard to go through the steps of making it from A to Z. This industry is not an easy industry. You have to be able to get out there and market your business and tell people about your business.
But you can do it, and certainly with our guidance and our experience, we will guide you along the way. So if, like Jasmine said, if it's certainly something you want to do, let's go ahead and get started. Like, we don't have time to waste.
Right. We just celebrated 4 years.
We did.
We didn't even celebrate, you guys. We planning a trip though. We getting out of here.
We planning a trip, but that's okay. We're gonna bring you guys along with us. But we are planning.
We gonna let them see everything.
Not everything. Yeah, we don't have nothing to hide. We're gonna let you guys see everything.
All right, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and hop off. But thank you so much for watching. If you make progress with starting your business, whatever type of progress you have made, send us an email or comment on some of these videos and let us know that the content that we're sharing is helping you reach your goal. Okay.
And I can't say ciao anymore because my god kids said, like, what did they say?
Do y'all like her saying ciao at the end of the video?
That's my signature to say ciao. But apparently my god kids were like, did they tell me I was corny?
They said she was corny. Yeah.
Okay, so I can't say that anymore. So
what you gonna say?
I don't know. Until next time, guys. Bye.